What we know about the 2024 Maserati Forgole Grecale EV. It was recently that Maserati took the curtains of its very first electric car with the GranTurismo Folgore EV. While it remains a concept, the sports coupe gives us a clear picture of the Tesla Roadster rival. Hot on that news, Maserati took the stage recently to unveil their much-anticipated Grecale SUV that will lock horns with the likes of Porsche Macan and the very similar Alfa Romeo Stelvio. But in that brief, they surprised us with details of the Grecale Folgore as well, their very first all-electric SUV. It will also use the tweaked trident logo and come with distinctive design cues to tell it apart. As of now, not much of the powertrain details are out, and neither are any interior images. We know that it will share the platform with the ICE-powered Alfa Romeo Stelvio and Giulia. The Grecale Folgore will be a gorgeous-looking Italian SUV that will compete with aspiring 2022 electric SUVs like BMW X3, Mercedes-Benz EQC, and the all-electric Porsche Macan. Maserati is blowing in an electrified wind with the Grecale Folgore, their first ever all-electric SUV. Maserati Grecale Folgore will pack close to 600 pound-feet of torque. Details are brim, but Maserati has confirmed that the Grecale Folgore will pack a 105 kWh battery pack and churn out 590 lb-ft. Power figures are not known but as per the trend expected to have more than 500 horsepower. AWD will most likely be standard as it indicates having a two-motor layout. As for acceleration figures, expect a sub-2 second 0 to 60 mph runtime. With the sizable battery pack that it packs, we see the driving range easily surpassing the 300-mile mark. Also, with the 400 volts electrical architecture it is slated to come with, this Maserati will have pretty good fast charging tech, but not as fast as its Audi and Porsche competitors. Subtle exterior design tweaks from its ICE-powered Grecale. The Grecale was recently launched as Maserati's latest addition to the midsize SUV segment. Its all-electric Folgore iteration will have the same exterior design as its ICE counterpart, albeit with a few distinctive bits. The press release images show was of a cool new shade called Rame Folgore exclusive to the EV. It gets contrasting black trimming including cool-looking 20-inch aero wheels. The front fascia is different as it has a unique grille design with curved vertical slates housing the redesigned trident logo. All the badging are in a sweet bronze shade that goes quite well with the overall setup, including the cool Folgore in a furious font. The Grecale Folgore interior gets a sustainable touch. Maserati hasn't given much insight on the interior of the Grecale Folgore, but we think that it will be similar to the ICE-powered one. It sure will get extensive software tweaks that will be depicted on the fully digital instrument cluster and infotainment unit. And to go along with the EV narration, the electric Grecale will use Econol, a recycled blend of nylon made from fishing nets, for interior trimming. Apart from this, everything else will be carried on from the gasoline-powered Grecale. Maserati Grecale Folgore, launch date and expected pricing. The gasoline-powered Maserati Grecale is slated to go on sale by 2022 end. And the Grecale Folgore will launch by mid-2023. So, this indicates of the electric Grecale reaching US shores by 2023 end or early 2024. As for the pricing, it's anyone's guess. But if we consider the competition, the 2024 Maserati Grecale Folgore is expected to start at around $80,000. The new Grecale crossover will be a key part of Maserati's expanding EV lineup. All Maserati EVs will wear the Folgore name, that means lightning in Italian, and Maserati has now revealed the 2024 Grecale Folgore alongside the standard model. The gas-powered 2023 Grecale GT, Modena, and Trofeo models are scheduled to arrive this summer, while the Folgore won't reach the US until fall 2023. While we wait, Maserati has provided a few juicy specs for the EV. It will have a 105.0 kWh battery pack in its electric motors. We assume there will be at least two, will produce 590 pound-feet of torque. Maserati has not yet confirmed whether this battery information represents net capacity or usable capacity, but either way the Grecale Folgore's pack is shaping up to be on the bigger end of its segment. The Audi Q4 e-tron's battery, for instance, offers 77.0 kWh of usable energy. The torque figure, meanwhile, tops the Grecale Trofeo's twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6, which has 457 pound-feet. Visually the Folgore appears to have the exact same body as the gas model, but a few key details identify it as the electric model. The concave grille appears to be different and is partially closed off, and there are also interesting-looking wheels and Folgore badges on the fenders. The pictured vehicle is finished in a copper color called Rame Folgore that's exclusive to the electric Grecale. Maserati also says it will use recycled fabrics for the Folgore's interior, including a recycled nylon material called Econol. Rather than riding on one of Stellantis' new electric platforms, the Grecale Folgore uses a modified version of the Giorgio platform that underpins the standard Grecale and other gas models such as the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. We're not sure what that will mean for the packaging of the electric motors and battery pack, but Maserati confirmed that the Folgore will offer all-wheel drive as standard.